Me never know if I cry. Me never know if I jump and scream. He got my good neighbor, Miss Shana. I can't hire him. No want a liar. See me. I give you a price of 3,000.
On top of things. Switch the battery, guys.
Alright, so as I was saying, yeah, I had to take a lot of days to handle the business that I had to. So what I can inform you to do is that while you're waiting on this process to come through, once you get to the point where you're documentarily qualified, start getting your vaccines, start getting what you need to get. So I went to a private doctor to get the following: Hep A, Hep B, influenza, measles, mumps. I had measles and mumps from I was a baby, so those cross off already. Polio, pertussis, Bella.
Pronunciation, guys. Some of these names
are... Yeah, and the Tdap, which is the tetanus and diphtheria toxoids, and varicella. I got those at a private doctor. Like I would take 2 today, the next 2 to 3 weeks I would go and get the rest. So the COVID-19 vaccine, you have to get it, but you cannot get that from a private doctor because those are issued at the government healthcare. So for example, the clinics. So I got mine at the clinic. So this is gonna cost you a penny. So I think overall, all of the vaccines together, how much did it cost, babe?
Was it 130 something?
It did cost more than 30 something. I think the last 5 shots that I took before me come up, which were the Tdap, the Hep A, the influenza, the meningococcal. Did I take the meningococcal?
I don't remember. Like at this point, I couldn't keep up with the
We did take 5, and the varicella. Those 5 shots costed about 30 something thousand. So have a good 50,000 put down for taking your shots. When we got documentarily qualified, as I said, we were waiting. So I was getting some of the vaccines while I could.
We're still waiting up until July 4th. Because we got frustrated. A lot happened.
And a lot happened in 1 month. And we still did not get our interview letter the entire June.
And maybe at that time, some other time we'll probably talk about that situation. But for now, we're just gonna... So July 4th, we desperately needed to be with each other.
Desperately.
So I wrote a letter to NVC asking them to expedite the case. And that was the 4th of July, and they replied saying they received it and whatever. The 8th of July, they approved the request. So, they took it, and then that same day, again, big up to Stacy, because if I never because I heard more than know something for this. I sent them a letter that same day asking them for the interview date, because apparently they wouldn't have sent it to us without us requesting it. By the way, there's also a format of sending these type of emails to them. You have to have a letter and a number. Based on it, you'll have to really go through
and
their
read.
websites. So I requested it the same day that they approved it for the interview date. And then July 9th, they gave us a date for July 22nd. So her interview date was July 22nd. And when was the medical again?
The medical was July 17. And I just want to say, the medical was July 17. I just want to say that I'm just so glad that this is my husband. Because he's so smart. Like, through the entire process, he was just reading through everything. When he wrote the letters, I was like, baby, can I write, like how you write it and how you put it together. Everything was just done so perfectly. Even the whole documentation. You can hire him. If you don't want a liar, see me. we can't give you a price of 3,000.
Right? We're not providing any legal advice, but I now have a good knowledge of the process.
Yeah, he has a good knowledge of the process.
I had to do a lot. So.
And I heard that Get Me Interview Letter, he went ahead this very same day, don't hitch with these things, and he booked my appointment for my medical.
And the earliest we could get was what, the 17th?
Was the 17th. We always said that we would have wanted it like 3 weeks before, but
it's supposed to be 10 days before.
I'm still glad that we got it before the interview, because I did not want the medical to be after the interview. So in every little thing, God works out everything. We booked that. As I heard about it, like I didn't know how to react, because he called me and he was like, "Hello, is this Mrs. Tomlinson? I just want to let you know that your interview letter has arrived today, and your interview is on July 22, 2024 at this time." And I was like,
wasn't this when you were at center with the sister?
Yes, my sister and I were in.
Or was it?
We were looking for a generator. Because burial did come. And then we get tired of looking for the generator. And we say, I feel hungry, we go down KFC line. And then I got the call. I didn't know how to react. At this time, it just like my head just feel. My sister can't tell you now.
A lot happened in the time frame.
Yes, and like me tell you, say, when this happened, it just coming like it was a breakthrough. Me never know if I cry. Me never know if I jump and scream. Like me did just.
Yeah, there's gonna have to be another video, but we don't know when.
We don't know when. We can't promise you if it's next month, next year, or the next 10 years. Yeah. But one day.
Maybe we even recorded it before and we just don't know when.
Just don't post it.
Yeah,
it's sensitive. And yeah, like when we reach home now, me start put everything together, because when I say me can't make, we can't make that little opportunity and mash up. And we had borrowed a printer from one of our family friends. You're gonna need a printer. And the reason for the printer is, one, you'll have a lot to print. Two, you're not gonna want like the stationaries and such in your private business, because you have to send in a lot of private information to these people.
Most of the times they're gonna have to send, when they go stationary, they send them an email with the documents and then
right.
You don't want that.
You don't want them have your database in their system. You understand? So it's good to get a printer. So we had gotten the printer from like a month before. We had even bought the ink from like a month before. But the good thing is that
on top of things, when
it happened, everything we did have it already. The only thing we never have a current. We didn't have any electricity at the time because of burial. But big up my good neighbor Miss Shana. With the generator, she never leave without no time during the storm, and I had asked her if I could come over with the printer and just print what I had to. And that day I sat and I printed a thick about so this amount of paper me print off. The ink did all done. The ink did all done.
And we got the extra large.
We got the extra large. I sit down and I print everything, and I staple off a staple, and I put everything together. And that was the day that I knew how all the documents looked, because as I tell you, my husband has been dealing with everything. I make sure go through everything, peruse, double check the screen to make sure it's the header, the footer, there look something not cut off. I ensured that everything was in order. I put everything in order, because he had how he did the documents. When he did them, he titled them, so it had a page which would say, like, for example, wedding photos, money transfer. So that's how I arranged it. They buy a big envelope, I'm gonna put everything in there. Big up to Apple, by the way. I used the iCloud to share the folder between and I had her folder with her documents and mine with my documents. Right. So everything was organized. Everything was organized. So I ensured to organize my medical folder, and I organized my interview folder. You see the trauma that I got from this process, guys. I don't ever want to go to Kingston and have to come back down, because I must say I pay for people who forgot Kingston, Charter, and then we're there. So me could afford for none of that happen. So this now, we're prepared. There was a lot of anxiety on my end. My husband also said, where yourself and this is
yeah, she kept asking me, you think I get through? Like,
guys, listen, you see when you go through some things in our life where you did expect say something will happen and God take it from you, after a while it kinda make you say, boy, God, me know say you're willing, I did no want no, but if I know you're will, me have to understand the same way. And that's at the point let me reach. Like one of the prayers that I said, I was like, God, this is something I really want to happen. I understand that you may not want to happen at this time, but I really want it to happen. But your will, Lord, your will. It's always His will and not mine. So I was worried, anxious, everything, even up to the medical. I was worried, anxious. Only God knows why I did worried and anxious. So for the medical, you would need your medical form, which is what you would print off the side, right, babe?
The DS260.
You need your DS260 confirmation.
The interview letter.
You need your interview letter. Ensure that your interview letter has your case number on it.
Yeah, ours didn't have it because it was expedited, so they would send us a Word document saying this is.
So it's a good thing that I had printed the letter from the email, so it showed the
case number.
It showed the case number and everything. You have to have your immunization card. You need at least $70,000. You don't know what can happen on the day. You need at least $70,000. So walk with at least $70,000. So I had my $70,000. So I said the medical form, the DS260, the DS260 confirmation page, the interview letter. Make sure you have a case number. You see me can't take problem. I also printed the confirmation email from Andrews to say that I had my appointment today at this time.
So sometimes they can't find it.
Right?
The database glitch or whatever.
Me not in them, there's something there.
Not going through that.
Me not in a hit. So I ensure that I have that. And you need your passport, right? You need 4 passport pictures. Yeah, that's it, not true?
Yeah.
That's it.
So medical overall, they give an estimate as to how much it would be, but this was maybe like a good $120,000. Jamaican.
When you check up everything. So for the medical, no, the medical is always at the Andrews Hospital in Kingston, St. Andrew. For my medical, guys, I know that you get an appointment time when you set your appointment, but please reach there early. You understand? And let me explain to you. And during this entire process, I was watching videos. I'm in a group named Jamaica NBC group on Facebook. Big up to that group, because if it wasn't for that group, would have probably still there Jamaica. Him would have probably still up here lonely. That group had so much information because people post their stories. People post this, post that. So every little answer that you're looking for,
great source or a resource for anything.
Good source to research whatever you want, and reliable. And
just put that note. If you guys are scared of sharing your process in there,
you can post anonymously. Right, that was the best thing. On the day of my interview, I left my home. I'm coming from St. Elizabeth, and I left my home from after 3 o'clock in the morning. And when I got to Andrews, at 5. Before they open, I got there 5 a.m. I was the first person there. I got there before the nurse, everybody. And when you go, so when little light came out, I got out and went under the tent that they have for you to sit down and wait. So what I'm saying is, if you even get a 1 o'clock appointment for the evening, because my appointment was at 8, right? But because me know the shrubs, me make sure you do the front early. If you even have a 1 o'clock appointment in the evening, make sure you reach. Make sure you're the first person reach. Because if a 1 o'clock person reach before you, and you have 8 o'clock appointment and you reach after them, and the 1 o'clock person will get through before you. Believe me. So when I went, there was this lady there who, she did have something outstanding from yesterday. So she did come right after me. But she did have some arrangements, so she did end up got through before, but I never much she had do. She did just need to submit something. So I was number 1, but she did go through and then me. And there were a lot of people, may I tell you, say people up there like when Jesus did I give away the our 5 loaves of bread. People up there like me, I tell you. So you sit under the tent, they're gonna call you in, they register you. So this is where they take your documents. So make sure when you reach, guys, you take out your passport, and in your passport you're going to put your 2 passport pictures, your medical form already filled out. Make sure you fill it out before you go up there. Put your documents in your passport, because when the nurse come, she's not gonna have no time to wait till you pull out your documents to have them ready. So I went inside, gave her my documents. She was ready to tell me that where is your case number on your interview letter, and I was like, it didn't come with it. But good thing I had printed the email, so I showed her that, because things like that they would have probably send you back home for. So I showed her and she was like, okay, good. But she was cool still. And then she registered me, she gave me my number, and then she sent me back out to the tent to sit down. So you're supposed to listen for your number on the intercom. So they're not gonna say Denny come, they're gonna say number 1, make your way to the nursing station. So when they call me now, they say number 1, make your way to the nursing station. So I went into the nursing station. This is where they take your height, they take your weight. If you wear glasses, you should wear glasses on this day. They're going to check your vision, they check your pressure. You go, you will know, because I remember everything word for word. And they let you look into this camera thing, and they take your picture, and then they send you back outside. When they send you back outside, you have to wait a little while again, and then they call me back in. You have to listen for your number. So not that they're on phone or gone a bathroom or gone buy juice or whatever. Just listen until I time, because if nobody now go say, you know, so they did call you, people are go move.
They want to hope you miss a number.
They want to hope you miss a number so them can go. So you, anything what you have to do, you just sit down and do what you have to do, so until you're done, and you just go do what you have to do.
And if you want to piss, better hold it.
Hold it.
Like if you piss,
hold it, exactly. So just hold it. So they call me in, then after they send me out now, they call me back. And this time when they call me back, they sent me to the cashier this time. Oh wait, I go to the doctor. I think I go to the doctor after this. The doctor, he's basically gonna ask you the questions that are on the medical form, just to confirm that you're telling the truth. He then proceeds to let you go and lay down on the examination bed. He checks your kidneys, you know, and then check down here, so they might check your kidney, check your heartbeat, your breathing. Him looking at your ears, looks in your eyes. I think he looked in my nose and your mouth. And then he asked if I had any tattoos. I said no. I explained to him what happened. That was it. And he said that if I had any vaccinations to get, I would know. He's going to check out my stuff, and then he would give me everything. So they send you back out again, and you have to wait. Please note that this is a process. If you are a smoker and you know that somebody is filing for you, quit smoking now. Because if you go to the medical, I've seen a lot of cases over the group. If you go there and they find THC or whatever in your bloodstream, it's a fail. And then they're gonna call it in for random drug testing, which is anytime. And that's for a year. So that sets you back for a year. So if you smoke and you know somebody has filed for you, quit.
If you want to go overseas, just quit.
Just quit and call it a day and get cleansed or whatever. They send me back out. When they call me in this time now, they would have given me a receipt with all I needed to do. They told me that luckily, you know, I have no vaccinations to get, because thank God I did everything before I went, because me never want to go on here say, okay, I need to get this, but we're out of this today, so we have to go send you back.
Yeah, that's also a thing. they might be out of the vaccine and you have to go somewhere else to get it before. So
that's why I always
before.
inform people to get everything before you go. And so they gave me my receipt now, and they give you a waiver to sign as well. My bill came up to $35,000 because they were doing the x-ray to check for tuberculosis. They did a syphilis test. They did a gonorrhea test. You see, the gonorrhea test is a rip-off. Me pay $10,000. But say gonorrhea is something where if you have gonorrhea, people are going to know say you have gonorrhea. It's just an obvious STD, right? Them charge me for that. I have no idea what. You understand? So then test for tuberculosis, syphilis, gonorrhea. Me never need no vaccine. That was it, not true? All of that come up to $35,000. If them never had the gonorrhea test to me something, but I just paid $25,000. So they didn't need to that. But you see, when you come so prepared, they say, no man, that girl that come too prepared, she go left and we don't make her money out of her. So they make sure I add something else. So I went to the cashier, signed my waiver, paid, and then you have to, when you pay the cashier, you're going to go to the nurse, and then she's going to send you to the person who is going to do your blood test and your urine test. So after that, no more, I go to that person, and she took my blood, and she allowed me to do my urine test. So for the urine test, guys, there's no pride in this process. You have to pee right in front of them. They're not going to allow you to close the door. You have to hold the cup and pee right in front of them because they want to make sure that you do not interfere with the urine at all. So after that, now they sent me to do my x-ray. So me did come out and go down one passage and signed a waiver again. Got my cover up and something and go do the x-ray, and that was it. I got the process takes 5 hours. I got there at 5 a.m. Everything started after about 7:30. Went to the nursing station around after 8, and then by 10 I was out. And my appointment was for 8. So you can imagine if me did come 8 o'clock. So I was the first person out, get through, go and buy me there, get over with it. So make sure you go there early so that you can leave early, because you will be there until 5 o'clock, the hours there. Bring something to snack on, your water, then you can wait there just in case you're hungry or whatever. Ensure you have everything, because they will send you back home. They will. After this now, I'm go back home. Only thing I have to worry about now at the interview, and that was where my anxiety kicked in. Me say for week,
face me get through.
For days me no sleep. For days me no sleep. 3 o'clock at night me up. Me I pray. Me I say, God, just bring me through. We no wait on this. We need this. So for the interview now, they tell me done by my airport outfit and everything already, you know.
Right.
So following up to the interview, check through every document, ask babe questions that I you know, anything what me not sure of, me asking, because me want to make sure that anything what them ask me know what me I go say.
Oh, I shared that. Can I just acknowledge how nice my wife looked on the camera?
What? Thank you. Thank you, babe. First and foremost, our category was the CR1 category, which is the conditional relative. Yeah.
So you would have gotten a 2-year green card.
So because we were married under 2 years, at the time when we applied, we got a CR1 category. So on the day of the interview now, again, I left my yard from early, from 3 o'clock. It better me go wait than me miss my opportunity. So it's the ice cream truck. I went up to the embassy. I got there early. I waited till 7 to still about 7:30 to drive from the gas station, go up to the embassy. Stand up in the line 7:30. And then you have to go through them come and then say, yeah, look on your documents, write up something, send it down in the line, so and so. So this time I have my big envelope of document. I'll have one little album where baby give me for the engagement. He gave me for my birthday. He put together a cute little book, even that me carry. Everything me have, people. And me walk with one $500 so that when me come out, me pay one of them people they out there if you get a phone call, because you know how them stay. So go inside now. On this day I ensured to not wear any earrings, no bracelet, no anklet. Only thing I had on was my wedding ring, because me a person like nothing hold me back. So when me I go, me don't want nobody stop me if you say take out your belt, and me make sure no walk with none of them and something there. So go through that, go inside, go through their metal detector thing, then go inside now, join the line. When you reach up to the counter, that's before you go into the consular office, via number. My number was A132. Went inside, sat and waited. My appointment was 8, but you're not gonna get through at your given appointment. Just make sure you did it at that time.
Number was A132? That was my number at the interview for my citizenship. Really? It was A132. It was it was floor room A, first floor, room 32.
That's
was
so
crazy.
Cool. See? So yeah, go inside, waited. Them are gonna call you up first. So I went to this guy in the corner. I think it was counter 5. And at counter 5, he asked me, I think he confirmed my name. He said, who is filing for you? Said my husband, Romain Tomlinson. He confirmed
government. Yo. I'm joking.
And then he confirmed my address. Even that me said something to worry about before me go only God know. He confirmed my address. He took my marriage certificate, birth certificate. Your birth certificate too?
I think so.
Yeah,
and he took my the passport.
No man, we not reach just yet. So the guy, he took those.
I wasn't there, guys.
He took my civil documents, police record, birth paper, marriage certificate, those things, and then they send you back go sit down again. Now this is when the long wait comes in. And I said, people me wait and wait till me no nervous again. I said, "Cho, feel me this." And then I was expecting the lady at counter 1. I think at counter 1, me don't remember. She called me up, but I never. She called me, just hear my name call on the mic like about 2 hours later. Say, I think they call you by your name. Yeah. The name Foster Tomlinson, counter 17. So I went to counter 17. It was a white man and he asked me the following questions. He's filing for you. Then my questioner, every question that he could have possibly asked me would have come like butter, because me know my husband for a long time. Who is filing for you? When did you meet? How long have you guys been together? Do you have a child together? Is this your first marriage? Is this your husband's first marriage? Have you ever been arrested? When did you guys get married? Is your husband still a green card holder? When did he migrate to the States? Do you have a copy of your husband's naturalization certificate or US passport? So I had everything. Somebody have a copy of those, me give him. Have you ever traveled to the US? Me say yes, I went on the J1 program. How long did you stay? Told him 3 months, because the J1 is 3 months. Have you ever been issued a visitor's visa? Me tell him no. Tell him somebody come and apply, but they said I needed more years. So after that, no, he just said that he's just waiting on my medical, and that would be it. So once my medical come, he could continue to process my case. So I left the embassy now feeling good, but at the same time I did kind of feel a little bit down in my spirit, because I didn't want to get approved that day. But thanks to Andrews, that's never gonna happen. Once you never get your medical date like 3 weeks before, it's never gonna happen. So had to go back home, still unsure Even though we know, say, you know.
Basically got through, but then
Yes, I'm just an overthinker, guys. If you know me, you know that. So, go back home happy. On my way coming down, could tears come from my eye, come and say, you know, it's like was a big relief off of my shoulder. Finally get past this, just need to wait now. So,
oh, yeah, I thought about calling them and everything.
Yeah.
But now I guess where we get the number from.
So Andrews, being that Andrews never sent over the medical yet, me call Andrews. So Andrews know you kind of have to call them from early, because if you wait, you're gonna be in the line forever. You're not gonna get through. So me call them couple days and me say, is my medical sent over? They say no. You have to give them a case number when you call until this Friday. No, I think it was the Friday after Independence.
Then, so it was a holiday, so they instead of
at the Independence or Emancipation. The Friday after Emancipation, now me call Upper Andrews and me say, is my medical sent over? And them ask me case number, give them, then say yes, your medical has been sent over. You know, say girl happy, I know, because me say nothing to hold me back, I know. Only if I knew. So me call embassy right away now. Don't ask me how me find the number, but do no research.
Same so.
Do no research. Call them and confirm if my medical. Alright guys, the camera died.
Wow.
So we'll have to use our phone.
Die. It got hot.
It got hot, so there's a prayer so that video they save. It's save, right?
I'm hoping so. Like I find out when it cool down, I may turn it back on.
It's supposed to save you. Anyways,
it's a good camera to invest in, guys.
Anyways, me call and confirm just to make sure so they have me medical for true, because you know, just Jamaica. So me not able with them more a while. I love my country, but it's when it come on to business, they're kind of them not the best.
It's there.
It's there, thank God.
Before you continue, guys, at this time of the process, I was so annoyed. Like
my husband was so annoyed.
Pissed off.
He just
because the unprofessionalism of the Jamaica, I'm sorry, I'm in hometown, but it pissed me off big time. We just have, I know people that are wait on their process for however long.
But I feel like they take their little time. I don't think they are concerned.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
About the fact that persons need to be reunited with their family or whatever. I think they're just
do better. Do.
Yeah, we don't need to do better. Do not kind of slap.
Because if me I did one of them man, back up the place.
So called. So she was saying that, you know, due to the holiday, they won't be able to. We're able to process, because you know the holiday take 1 day out of the week. So she said by next week I'm supposed to hear something positive. Oh,
at this time we're literally checking the site every day.
It was refused. Yeah, you're gonna go into refuse once you're still waiting on your medical or whatever outstanding document you have. You're gonna go into refuse until they get it. So the next week now, me expect to go hear something. So girl do up her hair. So my hair do up for an time. That's why I say regular now. Girl do up her nails. Girl go do her lashes, because when everything comes through, my husband would have booked me ticket right away. That's what he was planning to do. I'm gonna do what I need to do. So the next week come now, me call them. I think me call them the Wednesday. And them say, the lady said something about they're working on it or whatever. So we keep on and check his side. Not
even that. When we call the lady, when I called, sorry, the lady
that was a different lady.
Oh yeah, but no. Afterwards, when I called the lady, because I guess she was wondering why we call so much, and she asked me if it's urgent. I'm like, yes, this is an expedited case, so
we had to remind them that our case was expedited.
And she was saying that she didn't see anything on the case indicating that it was an expedited case. So I'm like, well, I have an email here, I can send it to you and whatever. I think then they called again. And
I think it was Friday I called back, and when I call back now, this lady was super sweet. Because I explained what happened to her, and she was like, she understand, whatever. We called back. So she said, all right, what you're gonna do, send me the email with the proof of the expedite and send me right now. And something like that, that's true.
Yeah, she waited for the email to come through.
So I can write, guys, but under pressure, my head not think straight. So I always my husband that
work. She called me when they at work.
So I said, babe, me need it right now. Write up one letter right now. Put in my case number. Put in when we get expedite and attach email. Yeah, remember? I send it to her right away. When I send it to her, she said me could have call back to make sure so she get it. I call back. She say she have it. No, it never come in yet.
Something wrong with the printer?
Yeah, something wrong with the printer. It never come in yet. And she said, okay, I'm seeing it now. And then she did try to get the print. Something did wrong with the printer. And I said, boy, I want to fight me today. And she get the print. So she said, she'll get somebody look for my passport. Attach it to it.
Imagine was patch heavy. But I look for passport.
My passport end up in a file 30, not just 2 weeks, guys. So now I always depend on ball the things. Because, you understand?
Especially if you know your case expedited.
Especially if you know your case expedited, you have to depend on ball.
Did you see his license plate? The car's, sorry, side note, the car's license plate says chase me.
Really?
Yes.
So, yeah, she get somebody look for my passport, and she said she would get it sent over to an officer. She would send it to the person who in charge, then that person would bring it to an officer. So now, me asked her if me could have called back at the end of the day to find out, and she said, call me back on next week because we're really busy today and whatever. So you see, because the lady nice, I work with her, I'm respectful with her and everything. You know, when you're handing a lion mouth, when they say take your time and you dry out. So super respectful, keep it that way. Monday now, I call back. I have a specific time when I call because I said the crowd draw down by this time. I call back, she said that we must give her until 1:30.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
1:30, she would get back to me. So the Monday by 1:30 when I call back, she say them have my passport now and something.
Them a work on it.
Right. By 3:51.
I think we did check on the. We have screenshots and everything, but we don't know the time exactly. But
by 3:51.
Admin.
It was in administrative processing. Now you know, so once you go in administrative processing, by the next day or two, it's gonna go to issued if you're approved. The Tuesday now, me did call back the Tuesday. Me call back the Tuesday. Me did ask the Tuesday again.
So this everything they good.
She said everything good.
Approved.
She said me approve. I gone over to the printer, just to print and whatever. The time they me happy, but when me tell her man to her man begs everything about how he was pissed off because he's alright. Romain have patience, but he not no patience. Romain don't have no patience. So when him put in work, he expects results right away, and he makes sure he say then they get everything what they want. Never outstanding.
When we provide the work, I don't know where you have a question. What is this for? What is specific? Everything labeled, everything order.
Everything
up
clear.
Up to a 5-year-old could not go through that.
Could I go through and understand? So after that, no, when we call and things and I approve and I tell him, be excited and everything, but he was just so pissed off. Like he excited to but he was so pissed off that we had to call so many times. You understand?
Because over 20 times. Well, not
guys,
much,
if we weren't calling and checking up on them,
that's still a wait.
That's still a wait because Jamaica dragged their foot. So I think it was by 3:51 again.
Yeah, by the way, I even send email to on the status. I'll know get a response. I'll know I don't get a response.
Send an email for update or status. I think by 3:51 it said issued, and right as we check and it said issued, one unknown number called me because based on my situation, guys, and the extent that it was, You know, they were understanding with me. So I didn't, even though we paid for the courier
We paid for the
service,
DHL service, but
they allowed me to come and pick it up the next day up by the embassy. So my situation was a bit different. Don't go and question the people, say why me do this and why. My situation was 100% different. Went there, not what me just said. The unknown number called me. Them say, them confirm it for me. They make me know who I call. They make me know say issued and that me must come and pick it up 1:30 tomorrow. So by right there and then, the person who did bring me never available. So we have to charter somebody right away. And by 9 I was out my house, go over my workplace, drop off my resignation letter because I knew all along that I was gonna resign, but I wasn't going to drop off the resignation until everything confirmed.
Day before donation, right up letter like.
But I had informed my principal and HOD that hey, something may happen for me this year, so might not see me back. You understand? So look somebody just in case. So drop that off, head to Kingston now. Go. Oh, I think you need your ID. Just bring your ID, just for sure, say, So when I go, you have to line up again. But there wasn't much crowd because after 1 now. Then them send me inside. Then I sat there and waited a good while until a lady was passing. People go and come over the immigration side. The lady was passing. She said, I never know say people sit down out here, because it was like 3 of us. 2 persons came to get them lose their green card. So they come to get one issue, whatever that is, so they could travel back and whatever. So she just never knows nobody did there, and then she asked her name and she go look for the passport and carry come give it. So me they expect one big envelope. They don't do that anymore. You just get your passport with your visa in it, with your one piece of paper, with your alien registration number and the process of how to file for your green cards. When I open my passport, I see my visa, check to make sure say everything is correct. Do not leave until your checks your name accurate, your date of birth, everything. And then
the spending does not end there.
No,
because you have to pay for your green card. So it's a USCIS fee. I don't remember how much it was. 200 and something.
Yeah.
You have to pay so you can get your green card.
So me happy and everything. I know have me visa. I'll get to go with my husband. Me say the day before when we get issue, me and this when I kick off. One book me ticket right away. Me say, Romain, are you crazy? Give me a day to tell my family goodbye.
No, and I was like, the amount of delays you had multiple days.
And he begs with me, And me say, babe, just give me a day. This man, I'll take the Monday off. The week, because in their work, just stress out, just can't wait for everything.
Yeah,
just
took a mental day.
It took a mental day.
This process is stressing.
It was really stressing, man. And he didn't want to book me ticket right away. I said, no, babe, give me a good time to get on myself. I already had started packing like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago because he was on me about those stuff. And me pack what I need to pack, remainder what I need to pack, weigh my suitcase, just get on myself, spend the last moment with my family. And then next day, me leave, we come up, and God was so good.
The 16th of August?
16th of August we come up. And God was so good that the day when me I travel, me see one of my church sister from the church that I go in Jamaica. And she's going the same place that I am going. Because remember saying no, and me one is a big international airport now. So thank God she was there for just guide me through. Give me the hotspot when we reach for contact my husband, because when you reach, your career will no longer make sense.
And of course the Wi-Fi in the airport now.
So, that's our journey.
And now we're here.
Now we're here. We reach, we go through. Oh, because baby couple they forget the party. Because we have been married for over 2 years, they upgraded my status to IR1. So immediate relative.
The 5-year green card.
10 year.
10 years, sorry, my bad. See,
No, I have.
tired. This video is very long, guys. I'm so
Just
sorry,
for you.
But
so now I have the 10 year, and you know, there when me step on it, step out, see babe drive up, come pick me up. It was just such a queen would have said overwhelming feeling. You know, we've been waiting for this day for so long. People will finna see me and live life and me happy and we are enjoying no bad mind. Because
you don't know half our story.
You know half our story. That video I just fit telling the process, but you don't know half of the story.
There's a lot to happen in between.
All I wanna see happen, you know, we deserve it. We never cut no line, we never wait. We turn.
We never think of it.
Right? we turn, we ball when we have to ball. It wasn't easy, but God on time. And here we are. Still can't believe so we're together every time, baby. So we just feel like a visitor visit.
Right? Yeah, you said to us last night, man. I said, yes, it just feel like a visitor visit. So when you're going 2 weeks, make sure I bring them enough food.
Yeah. So I had to tell him, pinch me. You know, I couldn't believe that I was here, to be honest.
Gone from being in the bed lonely, can't just asleep
to
and
being together, suffocating each other.
If you drop off a bit because we can't get the space.
And it has been great. It has been great. You know, it's been good. Finally can have date night. Can finally go out together. Boy, it did rough, you know?
I always have to come back to Jamaica and...
Can finally have experiences together. Like that means
we can't
so
finally
much.
book ticket for somewhere else because
we can finally travel.
By the time we go Jamaica.
And oh guys, I remember one time when he was, I think it was the same December. Early December? Like me, they just break down about the facts that me can't travel. And I always wanted to travel. And I remember him saying like, babe, whenever all of this is over, I'll make sure you take plane like taxi. So we literally can't wait to, you know, travel new places together. You know, just experience each other, love, all of that.
How long has it been now since you're here?
Since I'm here, I think it's been like 3 weeks.
3 weeks? I don't tired of me yet.
No, sir. You tired of me?
Not yet.
Not yet. We've definitely annoyed each other though.
Of course.
You know, me feel like would that cost more than this?
Will you have no arguments?
Just small, petty disagreements.
Then you come and change up my room and just make it this. It's just what it is. You know?
I mean, like, babe, this can't stay a Sunday with him. I said, but this is where I like it or whateve. But me think we'd have more argument than this because she will never live together. So we thought, you know, we'll be at each other's necks. But our relationship is so... How would I put it?
I guess we're just so thankful for
just so
getting
thankful
here.
and so grateful.
No petty shit.
No petty shit. And we're cool like that, you know? We're cool like that.
What we argue about right now is, babe, take a damn blanket off of me.
Keep on a blanket and I left him cool. So sad. But
thanks for those who were tuned in to listen to us. We've been in the car for over an hour.
Over and over. We're hungry.
This
belly
video is... Then they're coming in and I'm snapped before the video here and I'm still hungry.
1 minute for banana and interval.
Then there's something saying me. We never had nothing.
Hush. Can't wait to jerk chicken.
End the video.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. You know, it's your girl Applauded Boss. I hope to, you know, do this YouTube thing more.
I'll be sticking with her to this. She's working on the other video at the moment.
I'm working on another video. You know, a day that we spend together and stuff.
You guys follow me on twitch.tv/.
Yeah, guys, go and support his gaming channel.
All the gamers out there
out there.
The females who watch this who love Applauded Boss. If you have a boyfriend or your husband and you know they're interested in that gaming,
send them over Twitch.
Come on, we can have a vibe, have a Discord, we can chat.
Call of Duty anyway then. Right.
But 1v1. No, you know what? No 1v1. No, he's out. But if you want to have a nice time, just tune in.
Tesla, babe.
Another Tesla.
But don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. I hope this video helped someone. I hope, you know.
Yeah, anybody is going through the process right now and feeling like they can't continue, trust me.
Trust me, there's greatness at the end. It's worth it. Trust me. You know how I feel, but just push through, pray, and just appreciate the process as you're going along.
And if you're in the process or about to start the process and have your travel, all the receipts, hold on to them. Make sure you mark all the dates, everything.
It's gonna mean so much to you in the end and to help others. Because other people video me watch and you know like Petit Sue. I had Petit Sue video on repeat because I wanted to hear
it 1 year before we done nothing.
I had it on repeat because I wanted to hear her timelines. I wanted to hear about the process, what she did need, what she did have to get. There was this other girl, what's her name? Shea Beadle. She was the one that let me know about Jamaica NVC group. I never comment on none of them video, but me like them video and me watch it back for back just to make sure it's everything on point. So yeah, and there was this other couple too, but me don't remember their name. And everybody who over Jamaica NVC group and big up on yourself, because if it wasn't for that group, I don't know what would have gone today. So if you're in this filing process, make sure you join that group there. So baby, have anything else to say?
No, I think we're more than
said enough. So that's it, guys. Big up on yourself. Take care. We're out.